A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Just 2 games before the playoffs get going. Let's see how the field might look. You take a look at New York, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft. And of course, Washington, down a few spots. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. We've got Trae Young. Anthony Davis is out there with Sarr. Then it's MP, and it's Jay in at the 2. And for the Knicks, Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Anthony Simons, and it's Towns in at the 5. For a handful of teams at this point of the year, Doris, the future is now as they fall out of the playoff race.
But, Brian, there is a dilemma to be worked out in these cases, and here's what I mean by that. Your team is now out of contention, but veterans, generally speaking, don't believe that, and they want to be competitive and win basketball games. In the meantime, the organization, from a broad perspective, is thinking, we've got to start to play the young guys so that they can gain some much-needed experience in big games. Tough situation.
Here's Young, and it's good. 2 points.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Right side, Brunson. Pass to Hart. And here's Simons outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's MP. After the basket by New York. Outside Davis. Back to Young. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. Here's New York. Pass to Simons. Bridges outside. Brunson looks it over. Now it's Hart. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. And it's MP with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Jay. Fires the 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Bridges. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Milwaukee. Inside, here's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Wow, Jalen Brunson off his feet. Man, that's a big-time finish.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time for the best dad. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
And the Knicks making a change here. Heroes checked in, and a chance to see the latest edition of the Power. Outside Russell. There's a screen. Launches it. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 9. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
They've got Tyler Hero. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Misi in at center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Washington leading by 11. Here's Jay. In his last outing, 8 points for him. They set a pick. MP, the pass to Jay. And he gets the bucket. Jay's got 5 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Simons. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simons' strengths, his efficiency from range.
Simons against Russell. Shot from 12. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Knicks trail by 10. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Simons, and the layup falls. Simons has got 5 points now this quarter.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Here's Russell. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get up and get ready for fun, fans. It's your Knicks Breaker and Crew.
And some changes here for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And Washington making a change here. Pass to Brunson. Here's Misi. Brunson with it. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Jay. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's George. 5 to shoot. Back to Young. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And it's Jay missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
Washington foul. Number 4.
Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Hero.
Substitution for your Knicks, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges.
Pass to Bridges. The rebound by the Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Wizards making a switch here. Russell is checked in. All right, let's take a moment.
Substitution on the court.
Knicks trail by 12. Outside Brunson. Shakes him. Count it.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Wizards lead.
Kicks it out to MP. Three-pointer. And so it's the Washington Wizards, ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble! They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they've wanted this to be a turnaround season. They have a few building blocks, but the roster construction is not complete. This front office has some tough decisions to make.
And guys, we saw an incredible performance from Anthony Davis in that first half, doing what he does best.
Love the first half from Davis. Can take over on both ends of the floor. And when AD is healthy and playing like this, who's better than him, Shaq?
No one can stop AD when he's on, Kenny. Kind of like that O'Neal guy who you used to see. Remember him?
Oh, yes, Sharif O'Neal.
He's not there yet.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And so in the game for Washington, Anthony Davis is out there with Sarr. Then it's MP, then it's Trae Young, and it's Jay in at shooting guard. Here's Young. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. Outside Hart takes the 3. He drops it from range. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Now, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Here's Sarr from outside the arc. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible. This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
That's good from Bridges. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's...
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Jay. And the layup is good off the glass. Jay's got 7 points in the game. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And it's Simons missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Jay. He's covered by Simons. Jay, the pass to Davis. AD stretching the floor.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. The 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Jay's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Sarr. Young against Brunson. To the paint. Back to Davis. Nice D from Bridges. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Hart. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
BA, I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future.
Now here's Simons. He's got 7. 3 seconds left. That's short off the rim. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Knicks. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Tyler Hero is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Messi in at the power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Russell from outside sinks the tray. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Pass to Towns. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And looking to shoot as many 3s as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Russell, the pass to Jay. Back to Russell. It's stolen by Clarkson. Simons outside from behind the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Nice touch by Davis inside.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Hero outside. George over to help. It's stolen away. Russell attacking. Shoots over Simons. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
City Dancer.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan of his team. He laid...
Substitution on the court.
And here's Brunson. Simons outside. Lets the three fly. Sarr pulls it in.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. The three ball. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Jay. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of shot. On the road, late game scenario, what a sequence.
Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns, well made for pressure situations?
Fearless from Young inside.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Left side Brunson. Brunson is doubled. And here's Simons outside. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Young from deep. And the Wizards with another 3.
Ice Trey, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
MP outside. Here's Sarr, covered by Towns. MP, the pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Cash! Trae Young with a triple.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
.50 seconds left to play in the 4th. Brunson. Sarr pulls it in. And they go to the intentional foul.
Anthony Towns. Second personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And stolen by Brunson.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Number 4, at the line, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
First team foul.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
The line, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Anthony Simon. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Number 4 at the line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And so MP will bring it up for Washington. Here's Jay. There's Davis with the 3. That shot is off. So it's Washington picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.